Welcome back. Another Worthless Mutt score. The Dog Butcher back again to shine a light on this worthless dog culture. So, right before I show you pictures that I've badly edited regarding these worthless mutts, there is a popular channel on YouTube or TV of animals like these getting violently decapitated, violently killed, massacred, and a lot of people seem to like this. They find it very very funny, and no one says anything. I haven't heard a single peep against the show. Not really sure if it's still going on. Um, might be going on still. Um, no, had a good run, 16 years. That's a pretty good run. And so here are my pictures, my horrible pictures of dogs, getting slaughtered. In this one, it's a over here you have a gun barrel, happy sun, and obviously the someone shot the dog right into the eye, and that dog is bleeding through its mouth. Um, Next one we have a dagger being stabbed right through the mouth of this worthless mutt. And obviously the red stands for the bleeding. I know it's horrible. And here we have a worthless mutt, another gun barrel that had shot it up, and now it's bleeding. I know they're really bad. In this one we have um, worthless mutt that has been stabbed. That's the stab mark, the blood. And here we have Super Saiyan Tiger murking, one-shotting this worthless mutt with its Super Saiyan powers. So if you can't say anything about these. You can't say anything about these horrible pictures of dogs being decapitated. If I pronounce the word right. You can't say anything about them. You can't. Because shows like this existed for 16 years of rabbits, cats, anteaters, mooses, lions. I didn't see. I don't think they had even one dog getting slaughtered. So you cannot be offended by these horrible pictures that I made like months ago. Well, this show is on for over 16 years. 16 years of animals getting slaughtered, but you say nothing. But here I come, showing pictures of dogs being slaughtered. This, like this, like this, and they're horrible pictures too. I guarantee even these horrible pictures are going to trigger a lot of these dog nuts. And I say, so be it. But anyways, I just uploaded the video that I made during the week last week regarding dogs greeting their owners, and they would greet their owner by jumping on them. Yeah, show you examples what I mean. So things like this. Hope you can see that. Yeah, I tried fixing it on OBS, but it's I can't seem to get it to fit fully. But you know what? I will open this in a tab just so you can get a feeling of what I'm talking about. All right, so again, the dog nuts will say this is a form of greeting, a form of love, a form of affection, happy to see their dog nut owner. They will say that jumping on them. Whether this guy's been gone for a day or whatever, we don't know that. This guy solely could have been dressing up like this. We don't know where this guy's been. I don't know this person. But by the looks of it, this thing is jumping on him. Here again, they're jumping on him. Here again, these things are jumping on their owners. That was another one. Yeah, I can't find the other one I wanted to see show, but there is clear example. Hope you can see that well of dogs jumping on their owner, and again, they're gonna say this is a form of love, form of affection, and all that. But then, across my mind is all of a sudden we get this: how to stop your dog from jumping up on you, pretty much. If it's a sentence, it's on you. And if it's a form of love, why would they want to stop that? Why would dog nutters want to stop their dog from being happy to see them? They say dogs jump for all kinds of reasons. Attention, excitement, and not knowing what else to do when they see a person. But the dog nut owner will say, oh, it's love. To conclude, dogs jumping on you, it's love. But dogs do this to people they don't know. Dogs do this to everyone. You can be gone for 2 seconds and the dog is going to do the same thing. Does your dog jump on you as if they've got springs on their feet? Like it or not, we humans are to blame. Now, how did this go from love to now you humans are to blame for this? You humans, this guy is to blame for this now. We not only permit this behavior, we encourage it. And dog owners, they want this. A lot of dog owners, they're insecure. They're empty. Many as children were probably spoiled. They were probably spoiled. They got so much attention, but then once they got older, all that attention is gone. So they get dogs to do this. They want dogs to do this. They want to come home to this. Dogs jumping on them. But we're hearing that this is bad now. Like we don't want this. They're saying that we don't want this. And humans are to blame for things like this. We encourage it. And again, going back to the spoiled example, they want this. This is why a lot of dog nuts don't like cats. Because they don't do this. They don't do this. This is what they want. But a fuzzy puppy is just to resist. We forget that the behavior of the worthless mutt can be a real nuisance when they grow up. Like this. It doesn't stop either. Like, this thing could probably keep going for hours of doing this. Allowing your dog to jump on people can be dangerous too. Can end up scratched or bruised, and a child or a fragile adult can be knocked down and seriously injured. Yeah, imagine coming home and, I don't know, you hurt yourself. Let's say you pulled your Achilles and the dog jumps on you. That's gonna hurt. Dog's not gonna stop. They say management, put your dog in a crate. Like always, put them in a cage. Cage. Confine them in another room. Look at this. Restrain your dog on a leash and ask them to sit while the guest enters. Be sure to reward good behavior, as in feed it. Food, 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 food. This will prevent jumping while they are learning proper behavior. Again, conditioning, training, using food. They also add, teach your dog that they receive no attention for jumping on you or anyone else. You can turn your back and only pet your worthless mutt when all their four paws are on the floor. But I thought this was a form of love and affection. So you're gonna deny this? So they're gonna deny affection from their worthless mutt by putting the thing in a cage, confining them into another room, and putting a chain on them. Spruce pets, and I like to use different sources. They add, jumping is a common behavior problem among dogs. Jumping is a common behavior problem among dogs. Is this a problem? Again, I don't care if you've been gone for a minute, a year, 2 years. I don't care. That is not my concern. But they're saying this is a behavior problem. This is a problem. Let me see something. Anyways, I can't find a better pictures to use as examples, but same thing. You may be annoyed by your excited, overly exuberant dog jumping to greet you the minute you step through the front door, but it can actually be dangerous for small children, people who have physical disabilities, older people, and people who are fearful of the worthless mutt. All the time, jumping only indicates that your dog is seeking attention. But I thought this was love, though. I thought this was love. Good news is that you can. Sorry, we go back again. They're seeking attention for food. That's what it is. They're not seeking attention for compassion. They're not seeking attention for sympathy, not to get to know you better, not to see how your day was, where you've been, what you've been up to, how was the ride home. They're not doing that. And it all comes back down to food. Good news is that you can train your worthless mutt to stop jumping on people and start greeting everyone politely. But this is what dog nutters want, though. Why would they stop this? Why would dog nutters stop this when these dogs are showing affection? Why do dogs jump up? There are a number of theories why dogs jump up on people. Popular among these are dominance theories, or a concept based on breeding behaviors between dogs, many of which are not based on scientific research. The truth is, though, that your dog is probably jumping to say, "Look at me," as in, "Look at me, give me food." You might evidently be rewarding your dog for jumping on you by giving it what it wants, your attention, as in food. When negative attention may be better than no attention. To some dogs, if you are yelling or reacting in a dramatic way when your dog jumps, this can still reinforce the behavior. Your dog doesn't necessarily realize that when you push it off or yell it to get down, that you're attempting to discourage it. Instead, your worthless mutt may view your behavior exactly what it's seeking. I use the word may because we don't know what the dog wants. We just have to guess and assume based on what websites like this say, what Caesar says, other dog experts say. We just got to make it up. Just make it up as we go. Because we're never really going to know what these dogs are thinking or what they want. We just guess. Give them food, we're good. Again, they want to, how to stop the jumping up. Training your dog not to jump on people takes patience and persistence on your part. Be aware that your actions that you should take and others that you should avoid. Be consistent when training your worthless mutt, and you will be rewarded with your worthless mutt who keeps its paws to itself. But again, I thought, I don't want to make it too big, but again, isn't this what dog nutters want? Isn't this what dog nutters want? Again, they go with the reward, as in giving the dog food. Again, keep food close. And as soon as your dog is standing in front of you, give it food. Condition, 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 condition. And yeah. Go on. It's a little confusing here. And again, how to train a dog not to jump on others. Yeah, I'm not going to read through all of this, but again, look. Give him food. That's the answer to everything. That's the answer to everything. You want a dog to do something? Give it food. Then you got to be a little bit aggressive towards the worthless mutt as well. Being, don't do that, isn't going to work. What does Caesar say? You got to be dominant. You got to be a pack leader. And giving it food. So yeah, so it's a bit confusing here. I'm very confused. How dog nuts want this. They say dogs do this because of love. And again, I don't care if you're gone for a second or for years on your dog. I don't really care. Because they're saying that this behavior is bad. It's a problem. And that these people are encouraging it. Why is he not, giving the dog no attention? Do you think this guy's packing food in his pocket for the dog? Just waiting for it to stay on his floors? And dogs do this to everyone. They will do this to everyone. Loose dogs will jump on everyone. So it doesn't matter if you're gone for 2 seconds, a year, if the dog has never seen you before, they will do this. But the solution is what they're saying in all three of these. Food, food, food. And just remember, happy tree friends. You know, they brutalized real animals. I know it's a cartoon, but they brutalized animals. They slaughtered them. They slaughtered them. I don't think they're gonna show it on IMDb. You know what? Like they slaughtered these animals. Like you know, again, it's a cartoon. I get it's just a cartoon, but they slaughtered them. Look at this, and there's no dog in sight. There's no dog in sight. I see a beaver. Might be a raccoon, squirrel, rabbit, skunk. There's a cat, I believe. No, not a cat. I don't know what that is. But no dogs. They didn't slaughter a single dog. And this show's been on for over 16 years. Well, I myself made my own pictures of dogs being brutalized with a gun, being shot in the eye, being stabbed in the mouth, being shot multiple times all over, being stabbed, and a Super Saiyan tiger murking a worthless mutt in one shot. So you can't say this is bad and disgusting. These are horrible pictures. I am grateful and appreciate these horrible pictures that I made of dogs being decapitated. You can't say anything. You can't be triggered by this when these shows happen and no one says anything. Anyways, another worthless mutt, Score the Dog Butcher, and remember, it's okay to hate dogs.